What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and this is part 12 of our Fossil Fighter playthrough. Last time, we completed our Chapter 3 level up battle, and this time, we've unlocked Bottoms Up Bay, and we're going to go see what it has in store for us. But first, it looks like we have to talk to Dr. Diggins. Ah, I see you're here, Phoenix. I've got some good news for you. The fossil cannon is finally finished. About time, too. The attendant was getting antsy waiting for it. You can use DS wireless communications and the cannon to interact with other players. The fossil cannon is a device used to send fossil rocks to friends. You can trade them or even just give them as gifts. The fossil cannon is set up over in the park. Check it out when you get a chance. One more thing, you can also face off against friends in wireless battles. There's a rather excitable attendant at the cannon. Talk to him to learn more about the cannon and its use. Alright then, good luck! The fossil cannon in the park area is complete and ready to use. Alright, so what he was talking about is basically just the multiplayer mode of this game. But I think we're going to leave that for another time, and we're just going to head over to Bottom Up Bay and see what the new dig site has for us today. Right, we're in Bottoms Up Bay. Ah, heck! I was just out here digging when I looked up and I was surrounded by sharks. The sharks out here are a weird species of dangerous man-eating sharks called denture sharks. They swim up to you super fast and knock you out with the force of the blow. And if you're really slow, they'll just eat you on the spot. Phoenix, I can't get out of here. Come help me, please. Be careful, if a shark hits you and knocks you out, you'll have to start over. These are supposed to be man-eating sharks. Why would they just send me back to the start? Also, welcome to Bottoms Up Bay, where your movement speed is slow because you're underwater. Everyone's favorite, right? But we're just going to try to avoid the sharks. Leave me alone, denture sharks. I don't want to deal with you. We just have to make it over to Rosie, and the denture sharks all disappear for some strange reason. Thanks, Phoenix! I thought I was a goner. Those teeth may be fake, but the bites still hurt. Hey, I've got a tip for you, since you saved my life and everything. I heard that there's an old sunken pirate ship somewhere on the floor of Bottoms Up Bay. I've read up on the history of the area, and I think it would be the legendary Captain Woolbeard's ship. If I'm right, the old boat will be loaded with treasure and rare fossils. So let's look for the pirate ship together. There has to be a reason no one's found it, though. Watch out for strange rocks that might be covering up a passage leading to the pirate ship. And thanks again for the help with the denture sharks. It was really brave of you, Phoenix. So, she was saying to look under rocks, so all you have to do is break these rocks, and there's hidden passages under them. I know that's not the correct one. I believe the correct one that we are looking for is somewhere over here. Is it this one? I think it may be this one. Let's check. But yeah, it's like super weird that the denture sharks just disappear, right? Like we ran past them and they're sharks, so they should be faster than us underwater. And then we make it to Rosie, and for some reason they're just like, oh man, he made it to her. I guess we gotta go. And we're just gonna run up here, and I believe, yep, here we go. The pirate ship. Phoenix, there's air in here! Fresh air, how strange! Yeah, because there's a giant hole that we just walked through for the ship, and we're underwater. What sense does this make? Who knows? Anyway, let's explore the pirate ship. Be sure to open any treasure chests you see, and most importantly, we should look for Captain Wolbear's quarters. I'd hate to miss the opportunity. Alright, so while we are going through the pirate ship, there's not a whole ton to talk about, so I believe this will be a great time for us to go over the statuses that we weren't able to in the last episode. So we're just gonna go over the statuses while we run through the pirate ship. Alright, so when going over statuses, it is important to note that statuses come in two different variants with two major exceptions. The variants are a normal silver version of the status, and then there is a golden, more powerful version of it. The exceptions to this rule are the poison status that has 3 variants, and the charged status that only has 1. Alright, so statuses can either be a negative status like poison or a positive status like quicken. The negative statuses that there are in the game are poison, sleep, scare, excite, confused, and enrage. Now poison only ever lasts 1 turn, but at the end of that turn it deals damage to the infected Vivosaur based on the version of poison it has. Poison comes in 3 versions, which are the silver, the gold, and the special purple versions. The silver version is the most common and deals 15% of the Vivosaur's max life points. The gold version deals 30% of their life points while also being rarer to find. The special purple version is exclusive to 1 move in the entire game, and that is the U-Raptor's U-Venom move, which has a 20% chance to inflict Venom. Venom works the same as poison, but deals 50% of the Vivosaur's max life points at the end of the turn. The next status is Sleep. Sleep causes the affected Vivosaurs to be unable to use skills, swap zone, and even reduces their evasion to 0. The effect of Sleep disappears after being attacked. The only difference between the silver and gold versions of Sleep is that the gold version actually requires the Vivosaur to be attacked twice before waking up. After Sleep is the Scare status. Scare makes it so the affected Vivosaur has a number of skills disabled for the duration of the status. For the silver version, 2 random skills will be disabled, while 3 skills will be disabled for the gold version. Next is the Excite status. It makes it so Vivosaurs with this status cannot change zones. The only difference between the silver and gold versions is the duration of the status. Another easy status to understand is the Confused status. The Confused status makes the infected Vivosaur act randomly. This means it will either use a random skill, switch zones, or do nothing on its turn. Like the Excite status, the only difference between the silver and gold versions is the duration of the status. And the final negative status is the Enrage status. This status increases the attack of the Vivosaur by a little, while also completely nuking their accuracy. For the silver version, the accuracy is lowered by 30 points while the attack is increased by 10, and the gold version has its accuracy lowered by 35 points while the attack is increased by 20. On the flip side of negative status effects are positive statuses. These statuses are usually reserved to the final ability of Vivosaurs, so in order to use most of them, you will need to have all 4 bones of the Vivosaur first. There are 5 of these in total, and they are Inflame, Harden, Quicken, Counter, and Charge. Inflame increases the affected Vivosaur's attack, but in exchange also lowers its defense. The silver version raises the attack by 20 points while lowering the defense by 5, and the gold version increases the attack by 40 while lowering the defense by 10. Harden does exactly what you think it does. It raises defense. The silver version is by 30 points while the gold version is by 50. Quicken in turn raises the evasion of the Vivosaur. The silver version increases it by 30%, while the gold version increases it by 70%. The counter status is an interesting case. It makes it so that when the Vivosaur that is affected by the status is hit, it instead reflects a percentage of the damage that it would have taken back to the attacker. The silver version reflects 40% of the damage, while the gold version reflects 50% of the damage. Finally, the last status that we have to go over is the Charge status. Unlike the other statuses, the Charge status only has 1 version. The Charge status causes whichever Vivosaur it is affecting to have its attack damage greatly increased. The damage increase from this status is 250% of what the attack damage would have been originally. Alright, we're back. After going over the statuses, I wanted to stop in this room, and you may have noticed that going through the ship that we were picking up a couple of treasure chests like this one. But I wanted to give this one special attention because inside this chest is the Book of Team Skills. This book allows us to use team skills now, which is something we will go over a little bit later, but it is very important and you should pick this book up at all cost. I'll also, on screen, I'll list every item that you can find in chests within the sunken ship, just for convenience sake. But all we have to do... Oh, hey there, Phoenix! Hey, did you read that crazy book on team skills? I just read it too. Apparently, if you put 3 well-matched Vivisaurs together, you can use those powerful team skills. I'm not sure exactly which Vivisaurs count as well-matched though. McJunker says that matching up Vivisaurs based on diet or elemental type might be a good start. Anywho, I guess that the only way to find out is to fight lots of battles with different Vivisaurs. Same, huh? Well, see you around. Like I said, I'll go over more in detail what Holt was just saying, but on screen, I'll put everything you can find in the chests on the sunken ship, and all we have to do now is go up this set of stairs, and we should be able to go into this room now. Let's see what's inside. Arr, ye face the legendary pirate Captain Woolbeard. I've crossed all 7 seas and I'm legendary. Whoa, it's a ghost of Woolbeard. Neat. That's all you have to say? We're looking at a literal ghost and your only response is neat. That's cool. What the hell, Rosie? Oh, hold, ye 2 last lubbers. I've got orders for ye. Orders? Who are you to order us around? Some guy with a hat? We're not part of your crew or anything. Find ye my beard ribbon. Holy! Whoa! A beard ribbon? You're kidding, right? That ribbon is the only thing I hold dear to my life. And the most fashionable accessory on the planet. Without that ribbon, my spirit can never rest, and I'll risk the wrath of pirate fashion critics everywhere. That story, but do you think we've got the free time to go looking for that pretty ribbon? If ye find it for me, I'll give ye the greatest treasure under the seas in return. Wait, what? Treasure? We're on the job. We'll get that ribbon for you, but you can't say before you can say apparition. Right? Are you with me, Phoenix? Aye, aye, Captain. We'll find that ribbon. Just wait right here. I've searched every corner of every sea, and it's nowhere to be found. Got it. We'll start the search on land, no problem. Please hurry. You've got to help me before me beard becomes unruly. Rex, hurry up and trap them in there. Woof, woof. Trap us? What's going on here? Phoenix, try and open the door. Alright, let's see if it opens. The door won't open. No! We can't be trapped in here! Captain Woolbeard, do something! Please? He doesn't seem to be here, Rosie. Shoot! What are we gonna do now? Jesus Christ. There was a bomb! Hey, look, it's Zelda. What is Zelda doing in my dinosaur fighting game? This place. The captain's quarters. Hey, the door's open! Did you open the door? Thank you! We thought we were on our way to being sunken treasure ourselves! Yes, but don't misunderstand. I'm not here to help or to harm you. I simply need to survey this room. Farewell. Alright, bye, Zelda. That wasn't strange at all. How'd you break the door, by the way? Or did you just unlock it? Who is that? And is she going? Wait, forget her. I want to know who those other two were and why they locked us in here. I guess it can wait. We got ourselves a ribbon to find. Let's go talk to my grandfather. He may at least have some ideas about where to start looking. Grandpa Richmond will know something. Alright, well, we have a quest. Go get Captain Woolbeard's ribbon. But I believe that'll be the end of this episode. If you like this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And next time, we'll go and see if we can find what happened to Captain Woolbeard's ribbon. But until then, happy adventuring.